All right, let's talk about email. Specifically, let's talk about a really cool tool called Email It. Now, this thing is designed to handle all your email needs. We're talking transactional, marketing, the whole shebang, but without that pesky monthly subscription. So, whether you're a dev who needs a solid API or a marketer building out your next big campaign, you're going to want to stick around for this one.
So, let me ask you something. Are those monthly bills from your email platform just holding you back? I mean, we've all been there, right? You need to send emails for your app, your e-commerce store, your newsletter, but those recurring fees, they can be a total killer, especially when one month you're sending a ton and the next, not so much. It's a huge pain point, and that's exactly what we're going to tackle today. Okay, so let's get into the weeds of the problem here. For the longest time, the big email service providers, the traditional ESPs, they've all run on subscription models. And what does that really mean for you? It means you're often paying for a giant bucket of emails you might not even use. And don't even get me started on their pricing tiers. They're so complex and just lock you in.
And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. Tired of complex pricing or subscription fees? Yeah, that's the feeling. It's not just about the money, It's that feeling of being trapped in a system that isn't flexible. It's for anyone who's looked at their bill and thought, come on, there has to be a better way to do this.
Well, guess what? That better way is exactly what we're talking about with Email It. They've built their whole platform on a totally different idea. It's a flexible, no subscription, pay-as-you-go model. What does that mean? It means you are back in control. You control your costs because you only pay for what you actually use. Simple as that. Let's put it side by side, because this is where it really clicks. You've got the old way. Traditional ESPs with their locked-in subscriptions. Super restrictive. Then you've got Email It. Pay-as-you-go. Total freedom to use their API or just standard SMTP, which, is the language pretty much every email system speaks. It's really a choice between being stuck in a box and having the agility to do what you need.
So let's just make sure we're all on the same page. What is pay-as-you-go? It is literally as simple as it sounds. You pay only for the emails you actually send, period. If you have a slow week and send 0 emails, you pay $0. No monthly fee hanging over your head, no weird hidden charges. It's just clean.
Okay, so the pricing model is a game changer. We get that. But a great price doesn't mean much if the tool itself isn't powerful, right? So let's dive into the actual features. What do you get under the hood that makes Email It tick?
So you get the whole shebang. You've got total flexibility with both SMTP and a nice REST API for integrations. You even get built-in tools for running campaigns and managing your audience. And speed? Emails get delivered in seconds. But here's the really crucial part. It has all the serious deliverability tools built right in. Stuff like SPF and DKIM verification, that's the tech that tells email providers, hey, this email is legit, not spam. Plus, you get solid analytics, suppression lists to keep things clean, and webhooks for real-time tracking. It's a seriously complete package.
And you might be thinking, okay, sounds great, but is it a pain to set up? Nope. Getting started is ridiculously easy. We're not talking about a week-long onboarding process here. It's literally 3 steps. Sign up, verify your sending domain, which is super important for deliverability, by the way. And boom, you're ready to start sending emails either with a simple SMTP setup or by hitting their API.
All right, so now for the big question, the one that really matters. Is this tool actually for you? Because not every tool is for everyone. So let's figure out who the ideal Email It user really is. See if you fit the bill.
Okay, first up, developers. If you're a dev, this is pretty much a no-brainer. Think about it. You're building an app and you need to send all that essential stuff. Password resets, notifications, welcome emails. You don't want to mess with a bloated marketing platform. You just need a rock-solid, easy-to-integrate endpoint. That's exactly what Email It's API and SMTP options are for. It just works.
Next, let's talk about e-commerce. If you run an online store, you know that transactional emails are absolutely non-negotiable. I'm talking order confirmations, shipping updates, receipts. These aren't just emails. They're critical parts of the customer experience. Email It gives you that hardcore reliability you need for those emails, but without forcing you to pay for a big, expensive marketing suite that you might not even be using. And of course, marketers. This is a super cost-effective way to handle your campaigns and actually track what's working. You can send out your newsletters, your special promotions, and still get all the important analytics, all without being locked into a pricey monthly plan. This is a game changer, especially if you have a smaller list or maybe you don't send emails every single day.
So a fantastic tool with a super flexible pricing model, that's already a pretty sweet deal. But what if I told you it gets even better?
What makes this conversation so urgent right now is the incredible lifetime deal they have going on AppSumo. You've got to see this.
Okay, so here's how the deal works. It's broken down into different tiers, and with each tier, you get a big bundle of email credits. But here's the magic part. Those credits refresh every single month for life. So if you go for a higher tier, you get more credits each month. You can use more sending domains, add more people to your workspace. You just pick the plan that makes the most sense for you.
And get this, the starting price for lifetime access is just a one-time payment of $44. That's it. Think about that. Instead of paying every single month forever, you pay once and you get a fresh batch of email credits every month forever. It totally flips the script on how you think about paying for an essential service like email.
And if you're still on the fence thinking, I don't know, check this out. It comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. That gives you 2 whole months to kick the tires, integrate it into your projects, and make absolutely sure it's the right tool for you. There's literally zero risk.
All right, before we finish up, I want to give you 3 quick tips to make sure you hit the ground running. First, and this is a big one, always set up your SPF and DKIM records. This protects your reputation and makes sure your emails actually land in the inbox. Second, make friends with the suppression list feature. It'll help you keep your contact list clean and your bounce rates low. And finally, definitely check out the webhooks if you're a developer. They're awesome for creating real-time workflows.
And all of this really leads to one big question, doesn't it? With everyone wanting more flexibility, more control over their spending, is pay-as-you-go the future of email? It's a really powerful thought. Tools like Email.it are definitely at the forefront of this shift. So if you're just plain tired of subscriptions, this could be exactly what you've been waiting for. Thanks for tuning in.